Hey everyone, I'm Chacko Sonny. I'm the production director on Overwatch, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Overwatch and the Overwatch League. So obviously I think everybody's probably referring to some of the changes that went up on PTR, I guess a couple of days ago, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And I think while I don't want to speak for the designers of the game, I think the most important thing that we want people to take away from this is that we hear the feedback that people are giving us on the forums and on Reddit. There was obviously some concern from a lot of players suggesting that Mercy was overpowered, and the changes that they made, that the designers made, were intended to test whether a reduction in some of those capabilities, the removal of the extra resurrect and then the change in the speed during Valkyrie, were actually sufficient to sort of address those concerns. But again, it's on PTR and we want everybody to be able to play it and give us feedback. I think the most important thing here for people to take away, again, is that we're listening to feedback. We understand that there are concerns, but at the same time, we want to make sure that all of the changes that we do when it makes it finally over into the live game are actually well considered and well tested and healthy for the game. While I'm not confirming or denying any further additional changes, I think it would be unlikely to see a character being killed. It's a huge challenge, and one that I think the team was both excited about but also kind of a little nervous when we first undertook it, trying to figure out what we can do to make the game more accessible and understandable as a spectator sport. So you may have seen in preseason there was a ton of work that the team did and rolled out for a whole bunch of new features, starting with the team uniforms, which are the team skins and the colored effects and UI that make it easier to understand who is who on the battlefield. All the way down to things like a top-down map that shows you the progression and positioning of the team on the map, to amazing features that I think are things you can't even do necessarily in in real life, where you have paused replays that you can fly a free camera around in and illustrate what's happening at any given point in a map. So we're learning a lot of lessons from real sports, bringing that into the esports world, and then we're also taking the things that are unique to the esport environment, capabilities that we have because of the fact that you're in this virtual world, and taking them to the next level. What I'd like to focus on with Overwatch League is how it's going to bring a truly professional sports league experience to the Overwatch universe. And for me, from the game perspective, which is the part of it that I'm sort of primarily responsible for, I'm most excited about that because watching professionals play this game will get so many more people excited about and interested in and understanding what Overwatch is all about, just from that exciting minute-to-minute experience of playing the game and seeing great players play it. And my earnest hope is that by showing this high level of competition in a professional sports way, with all of the stuff that comes along with professional sports, whether it's analysis of the plays or the teams and the personalities that go along with it, will help to build Overwatch as a universe and make Overwatch something that you can just on a any given night talk to your friends about. Oh, hey man, did you see that game? Or hey, I'm so excited when they introduce this character into Overwatch League.